Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? I found the beat. I was like, okay, I like it. And then I was like, what do I want to do? So I was thinking of hooks, because usually I think of the hook, or I think of the direction I'm going with the song before I actually come up with the title. So I was thinking of the hook, and then it just pops up. That was the first thing I wrote. I was like, yeah, let me do that. So it's just more like, you know, let me go in the direction. I've been rapping about other stuff before. Let me rap in the direction of, you know, I'm actually blessed.
Mm-hmm.
So I got this dude on it because I didn't find anybody else to get.
You couldn't find anyone else?
No.
So you were both the best and the worst option. So you were the only one available. Okay, alright. So let's just jump.
So there's no one else in Regina raps properly. Oh.
I wake up from bed and I pray.
Mm-hmm.
I pray to the Lord, guide my way. I pray that I'm set for the day. The chain on my neck, let me say, yeah.
You didn't have to stress that.
Yeah, times 3. I'm blessed times 3.
Alright, so basically, like I said, I found the beat. I was like, alright, what direction do I want to go with this? It was more of a, you know, I don't want it to be full out. You know, people say, oh, it's gospel music. I don't want it to be that kind of thing. I want it to, like everyone's be able to relate to that kind of thing, even though you're not religious. So yeah. So that was what the hook simply was. I mean, it's been a long time since I've woken up from bed and actually prayed, but I wear chains every day, so.
Blessings on blessings, I'm glad that we made it. Blessings on blessings, don't ever forget it. Blessings on blessings, don't care if you hate it. Blessings on blessings, it's time that I said it. Money in the bag, money in the bag. Money in my pocket, don't mean to sag. The crew stay tight, love in disguise. Down on my knees, eyes to the skies.
Blessings, well, the first few lines. Blessings on blessings, I'm glad we made it. Blessings on blessings, I'll never forget it. I mean, the blessings on blessings part, as a lot of people would probably guess, came from Big Sean, that his song Blessings, right? It was called Blessings, right? Yeah, it was called Blessings. I think he said blessings on blessings.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did. So yeah, I'm glad I made it, don't ever forget it. Don't care if you hate it, it's time that I said it. It's just basically, you know, it's self-explanatory, that one. Like, it's about time I stated something that was, you know, in this sort of direction. Money in the bag, money in the bag. Money, I mean, I don't have bags of money, but, you know, I'm allowed to fantasize a bit, which I think creativity, right? I mean, I'm still a uni student, so I don't want to pretend like the money got me laughing to the bank. What?
More like the bank is laughing at me.
Money in my pocket don't mean to sag. Is this whole thing about like people are sagging, but the reason, if you ever catch me sagging, I don't sag, by the way. Yeah. But if you ever did catch me sagging, it's because of a lot of money in my pocket. But I took them out right now for the video, so I didn't want to. It's gonna be falling down.
No, so, mine are still there.
Yeah,
even though you guys are sitting down, so yeah. Yep.
The crew states I love in the skies, down on my knees, eyes to the skies. The crew states I just know I'm still with the people that, you know, that I'm still around, and you know we're still strong, we're still going, you know. Like I help them out, they help me out, that kind of thing.
Don't need to flex, and I don't need Versace. Walked down the street and police didn't search me. Down on my luck, but it's not where you found me. They searching for me, I be feeling like Scooby.
Don't need to flex and I don't need Versace. I mean, which is really ironic because I made a song called Flex in the same EP, so that did not help anything. That's basically me saying I don't need all this materialistic stuff.
Out with the old, in with the new. She looking so fine. Showery, what it do? Red Sea, make way when we coming through. I ain't living that life that I used to. Talk to him. I'm getting that flow. getting used to it. Time on my hand, putting used to it. Pen in my hand, I don't need a pistol. Laugh.
Don't.
Out with the old, shout out new school.
Not the whole Bible phrase, all things have passed away, all things have become new. That's what's happening, you know. The old stuff is behind, let's move on to better things. That I'll just leave that for you to decide what that means. But I know my shot is looking fine. Red Sea make way, what we're coming through, you know, the whole Moses kind of Red Sea departing, like when we're in the building, like, you know, you guys gotta make room for, you know, us. The pen in my hand, I don't need the pistol. It's in the sense that, like, I don't have to be one of those people on the streets. Like, I'm fortunate enough not to be in that position that I have to be fending for my life almost day in, day out. I don't have to carry guns and knives to protect myself.
We're still moving, never stay static, never die broke, feeling that magic. We stay chilling, there's no need to panic. Flow complicated, flow too dynamic. Aren't you just glad that I made it? The enemies hated and I'm still prevailing. I sit on my throne and there's no more debating. The Lord is my shepherd, there's no need for running. There's no need to hide, there's no need to panic. Look at the things I created. Are you calling yourself God?
Wow. It doesn't mean I can't create stuff. I'm human. You can still create stuff. Ooh.
I started from basic, I'm still motivated. Started from middle and still not outdated, still underrated.
Backwards never, forwards ever. You know that saying? Yeah. Never Die Broke, that's a song that New School Movement made, so that was another shout out again because, you know, they're my people. Is my flow really complicated? I don't know. Some people can't actually rap what I've said, so I guess you can say it's kind of complicated. I sit on my throne, I mean, servants don't have thrones, only kings have thrones. I'm gonna leave it at that. Started from middle and still not outdated. That phrase actually came from, it came a while ago. I've used it in a lot of my tracks. And if anyone, contest, oh, laptop, please. If anyone can tell me how many times I have used the phrase, or I've used that started from middle, or anything about middle, how many times I've used that in my tracks, if you can tell me how many times I've used that, I will give you $50.
Move with the chains, but it's not on my wrist. I'm defeating the odds and no blood on my sleeves. I'm back on the track, I still kill it with ease. It's time that I said it, just say it like it is. If you're all about eyes, put a dot to it. Okay. If you say that you're down, we could all do it. I say what I mean and that's all to it. Put M in a coffin, put a nail to it.
If you're all about eyes, put a dot to it. That's the line I have to explain. What was going through my mind when I was writing that was basically dot your I's, cross your T's. So I was like, if you're all about eyes, put a dot to it. I don't know if that makes sense, but it rhymes, so I just left it there. If you say that you're down, we could all do it, that's basically collabs, because I've heard a lot of people be like, yeah, I want to collab with you, I want to collab, and they're nowhere to be found. My potatoes, Jesus. Potato!
Whenever you're ready. Paint a pic, mind consumed. In a game you can't elude. Pantaloon. Diving deep, call that scuba. Change everything, make it newer. In a game of class, you're in the sewer. When I asked, you said you never knew her.
I see myself as an artist in every way, so I was about to paint you a picture right there, you know. So that's the beginning of the verse, paint a pic, man consumed. In a game you can't elude pantaloon. Now that part, right, I was just looking for something that rhymed. And at the same time it sounded cool, so I was like, you know, why not just keep it there? I'm gonna change it up, I'm in my game, I might change but feelings stay the same. Still, you know, we're still on the topic of change, you know, looking at things that need change. So like I just want you to know that, you know, I might change, you know, on the outside, it might feel like, you know, I'm changing to, you know, some people. But then, you know, I'm still the same guy. I'm just revving cars, man, sound like evil. Yeah, I lied a lot, thinking she know. Acting proud a lot to feed my ego, never place my feelings out emo. But I really like the, you know, Lancer evolution, yo. So like, it's evil for sure, yo. I always wanted to, you know, get that car. Like when I grow up, I'll just have that car as a toy somewhere. Emo for me, I don't, you know, some people would describe it as something else, but for me, it was the word emotional. I just wanted to shorten it, and then it sounded good. Acting reckless, never keep your guard, always shut it down just like a shot. Keep my mind open like a bliss. If I die today, will I be missed? I was always reckless, you know. I just, you know, bad priorities, you know, like just always doing the wrong thing. I'm never actually happy about the things that I did during the day because I was always reckless, right? So at the end of the day, I'll always be shot. I'll be like, oh, what did I do? You know, while I'm spending my time with nothing to lose, check it. I've been on my grind. I've been in the mood. It. With my jeans on, mind consumed. I peep. You can't hide that in your platoon. Done. That part was when I was like, you know, basically, okay, you know, it's time to change. You know, it's time to change up. You know, if you keep doing the same things, you keep getting the same result. One thing that actually stuck to me when I was watching one motivational video was, it said, live your life with passion. And how do you do this? When you don't feel like, you know, you have anything to lose. That's how you live your life with passion. Move away, niggas acting up their faces. Maybe I should tear them down in any places. I don't check niggas. Niggas act up and they wreck niggas, bless niggas. Can't even say it with your chest, niggas. Talking to all you weak niggas out there, you know, always talking your shit online. But then, you know, when I'm here, you keep quiet. I understand, you know. I would fear if I was in the same room with me too. It won't last, but I go fast, check my record, my bar passage, your open, not collective. Now, that part actually is quite funny because it just sounded cool, so I just left it there. I gameplay, and you play games, no formation, taking it step by step, minimum. I gameplay, like I make plans, and you know, you play games. You just did, you know, wasting your time. Don't know, now you're working like you don't know. Basically, you know, these are actually fake people, you know, like, now you're acting like you don't know the boy, you know, like, I had some, you know, some moments with you, but then, you know, sometimes people just be acting stupid. Now you're finding getting lost, man, is so cold. If I jump, will I die? You won't know, and stop with you, let's go for. Going off, I'm going off, I came alone, and soon enough you smell greatness in my cologne, in my zone. 3, 2, 1, I blessed off, you on half of the song when you jack off. Jumping up and down, nigga, stay calm. It's like I went Bruce Lee on your stay farm. Give them a left and right and then a napalm. Get yourself inside until you know done. Funny enough, I don't even completely know what a napalm means. I just thought it was a move, it was a fighting move. So I thought, like, oh, left, right, napalm. Until these guys corrected me, I was like, no, it's something else. But it still sounded cool, so I still left it there.